Yeah, I'll probably relayer some of the sections at a later time again. Just because some of it may be a bit extreme. We have the face over here that I haven't yet painted. Or not yet shaded. What's going on,
I
Ramudi?
forgot for a year that Lowko streams also, but now I found out the Frostpunk streams and those are must-watch, so sub is deserved.
Thank you, dude. Glad you enjoyed them. We're doing some Frostpunk later today, actually. After this part of the shading, I'm gonna do some StarCraft casting. Then we're doing some Frostpunk. Casting one best of 5 series. Thank you, dude. You forgot that I streamed, by the way. Hold up right now. Banned. Right away. Right away. Straight to jail. Twitch chat jail, that is. No second chances. Okay, maybe second chances. Any parts that I forgot shading, guys? I'm looking around the miniature right now. Ah, the whole crossbeam thingamajig over here on the back. Almost forgot this segment. I was gonna say, there's a third head. Where is it? Don't you just hate it when you've got a third head somewhere and you're like, oh, did I leave it in the trunk of my car? Did I dangle it off of my horse? Did I put it in the freezer? So annoying when you have multiple severed heads to worry about. Very relatable moment here. The Harbinger of Decay understands. Like 2 heads easy, you know, but the third one, I guess you have to put it on that crossbeam on the back of your horse. Okay. They're probably Belgians. There's a good chance they are Belgians, yeah. The guys, well, the severed heads, right? Like they're probably Belgian. I don't think the Maggot King of Nurgle is Belgium though. They're too cool. No way. I found those odds very slim. I don't think a god as cool and as nice as Papa Nurgle would be Belgian. That makes no sense. Okay. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Oh wow, there's an entire chain over here that I did not paint at all. We did forget a tiny little section. Right over there is a tiny little chain. The tentacle needs a little bit of shading. Never forget the tentacle shades, or to shade your tentacle. We're gonna make it look a little bloody later though, in case you're into that. Okay. Okay. Dude, it did just take a giant step forward. Let there be light. Yeah, pretty happy with that. It is all a little dark now, which is the purpose of all the shading. So we're gonna have to brighten some of these parts back up. We're gonna have to do a lot of, especially on the cloth. Like the cloth obviously naturally doesn't really look like this. It's a little unnatural, but that's okay. There's a lot of nice sculpted raised edges on all of these parts. So I think that automatically makes it quite straightforward as to highlighting. And how we should go about doing that. Adding a little bit more color over here. And feather it out a bit. Should be good. We did those little pouches over there. Oh, I didn't do the little cord over here. There's a little circular rope over here around the tail of the horse. Going all the way around. Okay. I think the very last thing I'll do is fix that little problem on the horse's tail, or the little chain that I forgot to paint. Not on the tail, but on the back of the horse. And then we'll be calling it a day as far as mini painting goes, guys. I feel like we really made a lot of progress here. Oh, I also need to shade the hoofs. I just realized I forgot shading the hoofs. Tiny paint, man. Very small amounts of paint. But that's okay. If I can jam a brush in the back of the shield, that would also be nice. But that is a bit of an annoying little segment to get to, because I don't want to get it on the horse's skin. But maybe I can... that's okay. That works. Okay. The hoofs of the horse. The hoofs of the horse go. Cloppity clop. Cloppity clop. This is gonna blend a little bit into the fur as well, but that's totally fine. Don't mind that whatsoever. I will not be bothering highlighting the parts at the bottom here, but we can jam a little bit of shade in there too. We don't have to highlight this part, I mean, we can obviously shade it. I think that's good. Same for the other side over here. If somebody looks between the legs of the horse, we're still gonna have nice shades over there too. Okay. I like how everything takes longer than I realize it does. I'm like, okay, we're done, and 20 minutes later. Okay, now we're really, oh, wait, hold up, and 20 minutes later again. I think that's it though. I mean, I say that, but every time I look at the mini, I see little parts that I missed. There's probably still little parts that I missed, but... Four hours later. I think I've already done this part. It can be a little darker though. Ah, here. I found a segment I didn't do. Just gotta carefully look around every part. But I think that really is it. Oh no, I found one more part. Holy crap. The little thing that his shoe is stepping into. Whatever that's called on a horse. What do horses eat? Meat, dude. They eat an all-meat diet. They eat Nurgles? Hey, very nice. Okay. Just giving it one more look over. And then I think we're gonna let it dry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, gonna leave it here. Gonna leave it here. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm not gonna touch it again. Well, we'll touch it again tomorrow. That's what she said. Do you reckon my microphone charged this time around? Oh, gee, oh, I think it did. Oh my god, why is this one so loud? Is it very loud for you guys as well? I need to lower the decibel levels. Alright, how's that? Is that better? There we go. There we go. There we go. I think that should be a little bit better. Gamers, I charged my microphones today. Isn't that nice? Yesterday I tried doing some mini painting on stream, only to realize that apparently for some reason my USB charger was broken. It didn't want to do charging. So now I charged them overnight, and it magically works again. What a coincidence! What a crazy concept. Yeah. Alrighty. Let me put up my own Twitch chat over here. Twitch.tv/dashboard. Alrighty, gamers. The Harbinger of Decay. It's coming along quite nicely. I am pretty happy with where we are currently at. You can see that all of the shade has settled. It's all fully dried obviously by now, and it makes a pretty enormous difference. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Now, one problem that I realized this morning, guys, is that I accidentally painted the two sleeves a different color. So this sleeve over here is the brighter green. This sleeve over here, it might actually also, no, it's also the brighter green. It's just shaded down a lot. Oh, I didn't make a mistake. Then I'm looking at it again. No, 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 that sleeve is the correct color. It just looks a lot darker, I guess, because of the background. Yeah, we'll brighten some of these areas back up. That's the goal. We're gonna do some relayering to start off. It's Nurgle anyways. I guess that's true. But that wasn't part of the original plan. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of relayering. My palette is, it's got space. There's a little bit of room. Plenty of room. I'll clean it up tomorrow. So we're gonna do some relayering on all of the little... Well, all of the little segments, really. Like all of the armor pieces, all of the cloth. Gotta make sure we obviously don't fuck with the recesses so much, but maybe a little bit of bright pink. We're gonna add some wounds to this horse at a later time. So these little bubble things over here, they are gonna be they're gonna be red, and we have a lot of little exposed skin flaps, like right over here as well on the horse's leg. I don't know if you can properly see that, but there's a lot of little details on the horse. Still getting used to this camera, guys. I feel like this lens kind of sucks for this. Anyways, there's a lot of little skin gaps, I guess is what we'll call it. A lot of little recesses over here too. A lot of tiny little problems. So those will become red. So there will be some reddish, pinkish, whatever colored-ish type of highlights. I think the horse's eyes are also going to be red. So we will have some different color variation. I will also add a bunch of blood. Yeah, we'll make them quite fleshy. But we'll worry about some relayering first before we go into some highlighting. I'm gonna do a brighter green, I think. The camera has a special mode for showing products. Yeah, that one is on. That one is on right now, but I feel like it doesn't always work. Like, what are my settings are set up correctly. I actually looked at this specifically before going live today. I feel like sometimes it's hunting a little bit. But maybe that's because this lens is not really made for these type of camera bodies. I'm not sure. I may have to look into it. It takes a little bit sometimes before it autofocuses, even though I've got the autofocus speed set to the max. So this is a lens that is meant for a full frame camera. So it's it can zoom in. Like, this is actually a lens that I used to use, that I usually use actually when we go on holiday. Because it can zoom all the way from here, all the way to there. It can zoom really far. Oh, this is actually not even bad. That looks kind of nice, actually. Maybe I should do it like this whenever I want to show you guys something specific. No, this is like it's like a 28 to 200. But since this is a full frame lens, it is actually significantly more than that. So this is more like 300 millimeters. Yeah, you gotta multiply it by like 50, or yeah. No, it's not an f2.8 lens. That would be extremely expensive, Boombanger Flat. A 28 to 200 f2.8, that would be extreme. I don't even think those can be made. This is like a 5.6 lens, but I'm actually running it on a much higher f-stop than that though, so it's okay. Guys, we're gonna do some more, some brighter greens. I wanna do a very thin, you're pretending to understand this stuff. It's okay. We want to do very thin highlights, relayers, I think, on some of the armor. I'm wondering if this is going to be too bright, but I think it'll look nice. Camera stuff is a rabbit hole. That is what I need you to know, guys. That's basically what it comes down to. Yeah, I think if you have a 28, like an f2.8, 28 to 200 millimeter for a full frame camera, it would probably be more than 5,000 euro. Yeah, like that would be extremely expensive. Lenses are already pricey, but that's just like, it's just the limitation of glass, right? Like you just run into issues with actual, you know, elements that are inside of the thing. Milo wants to leave. I don't know if they make those, but Now, f2.8 would also be unnecessary for streaming, though. For streaming minis, that is. It would just be too shallow. I use f2.8 on my main camera. So this main camera of mine, so the f2.8, the f-stop, basically indicates the depth of field. So it's the amount of stuff that's in focus in the camera. So that's why we get a nice blurry background. I actually don't know if I have this set... I might not have it set up right now for 2.8. But for this sort of stuff, we want more to be in focus, because otherwise we run into some focusing issues. But I'm still not great at it either, though, so we'll see. They make those? They're used for wildlife photography and sometimes in sports? Okay. Sounds expensive, Dylan. Sounds out of my budget. No, I think this... I think I'm gonna dilute this quite a bit, guys. I really wanna... I'll try and do some very thin highlights. Or, sorry, not the highlights, relayers. To like make the armor stand out a little bit more. I just wonder if this is too bright. Do we want to give it a shot? I've seen some people really glaze stuff down a lot. But I also have seen a lot of people that do glazing with like a specific medium. I've never used that stuff before, but I guess we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. So I want to leave the recesses alone. And mostly put it on the tips. If not Fiolka. Thank you for the suggestion, though. You think this is gonna be too bright? It might be a little bit too bright. Yeah. Yeah, it might also be okay. Like, I tend to like kind of shy away from brighter colors. Because I'm a coward. Yeah, exactly. We do need a little bit of contrast in here. We'll go over the darker green, the Castellan green as well in a moment. Although I prefer not fucking that section up right now if I can. Okay. It's gonna make the armor a little bit more bluish. There's quite a bit of blue in this one, but I think it's probably okay. I'm not great at glazing colors, I find. So I know there are like specific mediums that people use, but I'm not sure if they're worth it. I think I just gotta, it's probably a skill issue. That's the problem. You use turquoise acrylics, really thin down the water for some rust effects? Yeah, for like some verdigris. We will do verdigris as well on all of the bronzy parts. Glazing does seem like a skill check, absolutely. It's like the boss fight, you know? The mini painting boss fight scenario. You can feel the boss room, right? You can see the music hyping you up. You're like, oh god. Here comes the glazing. For this section, it's a little trickier. This is too dry or too wet. Mop it up. If you fail at glazing, you will still succeed at making content. That's true, dude. Whoa, well said. Anything for the content, Manadar. Anything. Just do it for the content, they said. I don't like this at all. I think I went a little bit too heavy there. We'll get a little bit of the original color out as well. Have I made the mistake of dunking my paintbrush into the wrong cup yet? No. I do like drinking the paint water though. I like the flavor. Any idea when we're gonna get new ladder maps in StarCraft 2? Mate, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. We're gonna make a bit of a mix between these colors as well, so we can create hopefully a bit better of a blend. So this is the original base color. This right over here is the color we're trying to highlight with, which is quite a bit brighter. But it should be okay for getting some decent transitions going. What about we just blend it while it's still a little wet? That might be the build order. That is the build order. When will I play StarCraft again? I don't have any intentional laddering at the moment. I go through phases, and right now I'm not really, like I see the way a Zerg is being played right now on the ladder, and it seems kinda rough. I have a lot more fun casting than I do playing right now, I can already guarantee it. Even though I haven't played much ladder myself lately, I can already guarantee you that I'm gonna enjoy casting better than playing. I see so many games where I see Zerg play so well, but they lose anyways to somebody who plays like a bit of a donkey. Obviously, a lot of those issues are a thing at the pro level and not so much at my level, but it doesn't inspire confidence. I should play Protoss. I don't know, I don't really feel like playing a ton of StarCraft at the moment. I will probably get back to it though. I love casting a game. But I go through phases, you know? I was kind of hoping that Stormgate was gonna be giving me the same vibe. And that I could get my laddering with Stormgate instead. But it turns out Stormgate is not quite there yet. Okay, that is definitely quite a bit brighter, but I think it looks quite good. I got some on the chainmail. Lovely, Lowko. Great. When will I play Minecraft? I love Minecraft, my favorite game ever made. I'm thinking about switching all my content away from StarCraft and being exclusively focused on Minecraft, Roblox, Call of Duty, FIFA. And then maybe occasionally mix in a little bit of League of Legends. The fucking dream. Can't wait. I'll be at 1 million YouTube subs before the end of the year, baby! Oh yeah, I could become an IRL streamer. We just talk to the camera all day. We don't even do, like, you know, gaming. Gaming is overrated on Twitch, guys. No, I like the content I'm doing. I think it's good. I've been liking it anyways. I hope you guys do too. That's much better. So this area is mostly in the dark, so I don't want to have too much paint there. Okay, we'll let that dry. We have a segment over here too. Little armor piece. I should be a React streamer. God, you guys want me to become so mainstream, dude. I thought we were this like cool indie band that only a small percentage of people know about, you know? But you guys want me to become like the Taylor Swift of streaming, apparently. Jeez Louise. I can just watch YouTube shorts the entire stream? That sounds so shit. Hate everything about that idea. Okay. Little bit here as well on the face. A little bit of plate over here on the face at least. That's nice. Yeah, suddenly I got the right texture for what I was trying to do. That's good. Seems like it's kind of a delicate amount of water you need to add. I'm the Justin Bieber of StarCraft 2. I think he's retired now. What are you trying to suggest right now, buddy? He'll come back at some point when he runs out of money, though. That's probably, you know, that's the gameplay. Be so incredibly famous that you can go AFK for 10 years and come back and still be huge. We call that a pulling an Adele. Running out of money. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, eh? Yeah, no, it's a good point. For the top superstars, yeah. Hey, what is going on, Mr. Mickey? Good morning. How's the USA looking today? Have you made your Pledge of Allegiance? That's how I picture the American morning routine. Maybe that's not, no, maybe that's not how it goes. Okay, a little bit of a highlight over there. You've made it twice? Holy shit. You're a big pledger. Is that what you call yourself? I don't know. Oh, he raised the flag. He absolutely raised the flag. Did I sing the Dutch national anthem this morning? Every morning. Wilhelmus van Nassau. Oh God, I gotta put my hand on my chest. Ben ik van Duitse bloed. Absolutely, every day. Leven de koning, hoera! No, I sing all the verses. All of them. There's a lot of them, but it's, yeah. It's part of my hashtag entrepreneur morning routine. I should make a YouTube video about it. It starts at 4:30. Just like every YouTube morning routine. If you're an entrepreneur and you're not up at 4:30, what the fuck are you doing, chat? YouTube has taught me that that is the only acceptable time to get up. You feel bad for Loren? Yeah, I do it. Yeah, I don't just, you know, I don't just whisper it, right? I gotta sing it. The whole neighborhood wakes up. That's how I like it. Can confirm, up at 4:10. Jeez, Fear Dragon. What were you scared of this morning? Dragons? Lowko, you're so funny. Thanks, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was the funniest joke I've ever made. Holy shit. All my best jokes are at Fear Dragon's expense. How are you doing, Riffy? I haven't seen Fear Dragon in person in months, chat. I don't even know if he's still out there. I think he still exists. I'm fairly sure his account on Twitch hasn't been hacked, but I have no way to confirm. Maybe this isn't even a real Fear Dragon. I'm doing pretty great then. Can't complain. Fear Dragon, more like fake dragon? Whoa, 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 Selderic coming out swinging. Have we both seen Fear Dragon and Lowko in the same room? Yes. Many times, actually. But I might be the same person, is what you're trying to suggest, right? Okay, that definitely does make the dark armor pop a lot more. I like it. This shoulder pad is a little difficult for me, no? Because it's big and it points up and there's a bunch of little detail on here. I think I've gone a little overboard with the relayering on this thing. Although maybe not. Because it is pointing upwards, right? So you'd imagine it catches more sun. More light. This is actually Wardy. RuneScape, Grumble, Grumble, Rumble, Pokemon cards. That is all Wardy ever talks about. It's true. Wardy's definitely online in RuneScape right now. Wardy's RuneScape account is actually insane. I'm currently trying to get a Fury Amulet. Not a Furry Amulet, chat. Just to clarify, a Fury Amulet on my Ironman, for which I need to get level 84 crafting. Now, the best way on an Ironman to train crafting is by a process called blowing glass, right? So what you gotta do is make molten glass. Now, normally on a main account, you could buy this. But as an Ironman, you can't trade, so you have to make all of it yourself. And basically what I gotta do is collect about 30,000 buckets of sand. Which sounds about as thrilling as it is. I have to go into the desert of RuneScape. I have to bring buckets. I have to fill them up with sandstone. And then I have to turn the sandstone into sand that you put in the buckets. Now, lucky for me, I only need about 30,000 of them, so it should only take about 10 hours. That sounds like amazing gameplay. Yeah. You could also get it from the charter ships. Yeah, but I have a lot of the giant seaweed. So I'm gonna try and do it this way. I think this is the more efficient way. I'm not exactly sure though. Somehow, even though that's really boring, it's still a very fun game. I don't really even understand how it works. Maybe it's just addiction, I don't know. Am I grinding right now? No, right now I'm painting, Dylan. This is me holding the brush. Like these are actually my hands. Common misconception. No, that's actually, so getting the buckets of sand does actually require quite a bit of attention. No AFK method there. Okay, what do we think of the highlighting on the relayering right here on the armor, chat? Let me zoom in for you. So I added the very bright colors over here on the armor. Trying to especially focus it in areas where the light would catch it. I don't know if it's gonna focus when it's this zoomed in. Oh yeah, I know it's doing it. We will do some edging, of course. A Warhammer painting is never complete without a little bit of edging. You know what I'm saying? So we will definitely still get some highlights on there. Hello, audio with music. I'm not comfortable with this. Skip it immediately. Yeah, Warhammer painters love edge highlighting. It's a really popular thing. You love edging too? There you go. Are you a Warhammer painter? Nice. Maybe we can do a little bit more on the absolute brightest areas. Milo, what's up, buddy? Are you having a tough time? You have a very difficult life, I know, man. He's like, but the door to the bedroom is locked. Remember when I snuck in on Sunday and it was so much fun for me and you had to go and grab me from underneath the bed? And it was really fun because I decided to hide in the middle of the bed underneath it so you couldn't reach me. I want to go and do that again. Please let me into the bedroom. Very upsetting behavior indeed by the human. Fucking human. Yeah, Milo now knows exactly where to position himself so he's out of my reach. Maybe he's in front of my door right now, actually. Let me see. If he's in front of the door, he gets to obviously stay here, but not the bedroom. Come here. Come. Come on, buddy. Let me see. Do you want to be on the camera? Come. Come on. Come. Here. What is this then? Are you gonna stay? Okay, you're not. He didn't want to be here. No, he wanted the door to be open, but not to actually be in the room. You know what I mean? Very important difference, chat. This is perfect logic. You don't actually want to be in the room, but you do want the option to be in the room. Very typical cat behavior, yes. I feel like I could spend a very long time trying to get the right highlights here. You think this is too bright? I wonder if it's gonna be too bright. I may have to mellow it out a little bit, but I can do whatever the fuck I like, right? Like, it doesn't have to be accurate. If I like it, it's good. But for a Nurgle mini, I'm just thinking it might be a little too bright. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Can I zoom in a little bit? Absolutely. It is very bright. I may glaze over it with a darker color if I don't like the way that it looks when it's fully dried up. I think it's a little too extreme right now. There's a little bit of an excess over here on the edge. It looks very bright, yeah. It is very bright. It might look kind of nice though. Now, bright isn't bad, that's for sure. Just gotta make sure that I think about the light source, right? So the light would be coming in from this angle right up here. So the light would be coming in from the top. I mixed in a tiny little bit of the darker color instead. can still kind of wet blend it a bit. That's better, I think. A little bit less intense. Okay, let's leave that to dry. We'll go on to the next piece. I want it mostly in the middle. Leave that to dry. The next shoulder pad. Push it up there. Okay. I do kind of want to have a slightly brighter highlight on the mask, even though it's unrealistic.